Today we're coming to you with a how-to video. Having to be kind of quiet because it's about 4 a.m. My wife's asleep. Today we are going to be installing this 42-inch ceiling fan. Now, we bought two of them. One for my room, one for her room. And I've already got the one in her room installed just to see, kind of get a feel for how I want to do this. I wanted to shoot a video doing this, so I figured it was easiest just to go through the first one, see what kind of issues I ran into as far as, fit and finish. It went up pretty easy. Did have one or two minor things. Okay, so this is everything out of the box. I just wanted to get a quick shot of this. This one it came from Walmart. It comes with your blades. Now your blades are reversible. You have a white side and a wood side, which you can't see very well due to the paper. This is your light and fan motor, globe. These are your mounts for your fan blades, hardware. It comes with a LED bulb, and that will be your mounting bracket. So the next thing to do will be to take the old fixture down. Now, proper safety protocol will call for me to go out and throw the fuse to this room. But, seeing as how it's 4 a.m. and I'm by myself, my wife's asleep, I have literally locked myself in the room. I have brought one of our lamps in from the living room, so I plugged it in. So that will be my light source. I will come over, kill the switch, and then I will take a piece of Scotch tape. Sorry if I'm a little bit shaky on this. I'm trying to shoot and film all at the same time. The rest of the video should be a little better quality. I've jerry-rigged a selfie stick into into my shop vise with a good towel. Give you a shot of that. Keeps anybody from just, flipping my switch on me. But yeah, I've jerry-rigged me a camera holder. Don't worry, sweetie, the towel keeps your selfie stick from getting hurt. So let me reset this, and we will begin the de-installation of the old fixture. Now, I will note that I'm using a chair to stand on. Probably, again, not one of the safest things to do, but it works for me. This is not really that difficult of a job to do, but it's one of those deals that being tall helps. Now, before we get any further, I'm just going to take my circuit tester. Come on. There it goes. Make sure that the power is killed to these. So, everything stayed green. No power. So, we're safe to start taking this down. Check to make sure that any of those wires. I always save these back. It comes with new ones, but those are handy things to have around. So then we'll just take our wire loose. Get this pulled out here where it's kind of straight. And the other one's down. Okay, now the electrician originally had just this holding up the old light fixture. I'm going to put these in. These are, let me get my box, 6 by 1 5/8 inch drywall screws with washers that I had around put on the ends. Now there's a little bit of prep work on your mounting bracket. These 2 screws come out of here, which everything's done with a Phillips head screwdriver. They have a little lock washer on them, so don't lose that. But you would just want to take those 2 out. They severely over-tightened this from the factory. There it goes. So with those 2 took out, I can now install this. Now I want to note that it has a slotted side and then a side with 3 holes. Just line it up and center it as best you can on the mounting fixture that you have in your house. That's in. Make sure you pull your wires down through your center, and then we're ready to jump down and we will prep the fan motor. Okay, this is your fan motor assembly. Now it has 4 wires on it. Now they come pre-cut with a little bit exposed. I find that they never leave enough exposed wire to get a good connection, so I like to cut a little more of the, I like to cut a little more of the insulator back and twist them, just so I know I got plenty of wire for a good connection. Now, just like on your mount bracket, you have 1 screw that you need to remove. As soon as I remember why I dumped my screwdriver, there it is. So, take this screw out. want to grab all 3 of our screws. Make sure we don't lose our lock washers. Take our screwdriver with us, and we're ready to get back up on the chair. So, the way this is designed, it actually will hang itself up here. This little notch tab, I don't know if you can see that very well. There's a slot that this goes into. You just kind of turn it sideways, insert it in, and it will hang there for you while you do your wiring. Now, on the wiring, make sure you follow the wiring diagram to a T if you're doing this. If the color codes don't match and you're not sure, do not attempt this. Get a hold of a licensed electrician and have them do the wiring. It is better to pay a little bit than to risk electrocution or fire and burn down your house or residence than it is to try to save a little bit of money, do it yourself, and really, really hurt yourself. Now, that being said, this is pretty much standard house wiring, black, white, and ground. On your fan motor, you have a black, white, blue, and your green is ground. So, I'm going to double check my manual that comes with it, the instructions, to make absolutely sure I have the wires wired in correctly. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, so we're back. About 30 seconds into the last shoot, my phone glitched on me. So I didn't know it till I done had this all fixed up. But this is basically the installed unit. Make sure you use the wire nuts provided and not just black tape. The wire nuts are quicker, easier, and safer, and wire nuts are code. Black tape generally is not. This side here is the side that it hangs off of that you saw. It just has the 1 screw that you put back in, and this other side has the 2 screws that holds it up. 3 simple screws. Push as much as you can back up into the box. Move everything over and out of the way, and you've got it hung. Now, I'm going to have to reposition. No, I can get it from here. On both sides, it has mounts with 2 screws. That's going to hold your cowl on. That's going to hide all this. So we will get a shot of that and set it for the next shot. Now, on those screws, you take 1 out on each side and you loosen 1, but don't take it all the ways out on each side. And the one that you loosen will fit into the slot to hold it, and then the one you take all the ways out will go into the closed slot. And those 4 screws will hold this on and make it look nice and pretty. So we will reset and get this put on. Okay. We went ahead and loosened, well, we test fit and loosened the ones that we need. So we can just do this. Put it up here. It just lines up and turns. And then you put your screws, you just put your screws in and tighten them down. Now, one thing I want to say is don't do it like me and drop things. I am a absolute klutz. And I dropped one of the little bitty tiny machine screws. And I haven't found it yet. So, I see that one. I'll go ahead and tighten these 2 that are up here. And then continue to search for the one I dropped. And get the one I just dropped, because I saw where that one landed. But it's basically, once you get your 2 loose, just put it up here, insert it into the slots, twist, and starting to look like a ceiling fan now. Let me get that screw, get it in, and we'll be back with the next step. Okay, so the next part, we get to sit on the chair instead of standing on it. We're going to put the blades together. Now, as I showed you earlier, these are double-sided, so you can have a nice wood look or a white finish, depending on what suits your likes. I'm going with the wood. You have three, I'll show it better here. You have your three mount holes. These have three holes to them. Basically just line your three holes up with that. And then you have screws with little, almost like a cardboard spacers, so you don't scar your wood up. Of course, Phillips head. And all you do is screw these together. These three started. I like to just tighten them up good. Get my third one. I hope I'm still in the camera viewfinder pretty good. And that's all there is to assembling your blades. I won't bore you with all four of these. I'll get them put together and then we'll go back up on the step stool or chair, whatever you happen to be using, and we'll attach them to the fan. Okay, we're about ready to start the install. I've got all four blades put together. That other one must have been manufactured on a Monday when everybody was hungover, because this went together without any issues. Now, you have two machine screws that hold your blades on. Each machine screw gets its own lock washer. And we will now reset the camera, go back up, and put these on. Sure those are good and snug, and we will repeat the process for the other three blades and then come back with the next step. It's starting to resemble a fan now, so all that would be left is just a few button up things. The light bulb that comes with it, which this is one of the nice LED efficient ones. Don't ever tighten them, you break them. Then we need to put our pull chains on. Again, don't be rough with these things, you can break them. And then you have three machine screws with serrated ends. I already loosened them, so then you just take your globe, put it up here into place, and then just tighten these down. Okay, that's on there. And the fan install is complete. The only thing left to do is test it out. Okay, we're ready to start testing, so we will undo our lockout tag out procedure. Turn on our switch. Now, I accidentally clicked it when I was putting the chain on, so we do have high. That should. That's off. High. That should be medium. And that should be low. Let's make sure the light's going to work. Ooh, that buggered. Well, I like that. That seems to be much brighter than the light that used to be in here. So, we now have a fan. Oh, I apologize for the poor lighting throughout the video. Like I said, I started at about 4 a.m. It's 5:09 now. Took me roughly about an hour and 10 minutes to install the fan with stopping for filming and all that. So it's not really that hard of a job. Like I said, the main thing is safety. If you are unsure, call somebody that does know. Electricity is nothing to play around with. It will hurt you. Not to scare anybody away from doing this, but make sure you, I made a reference lockout tag out, make sure you isolate the power source. My mom had a habit that if she had to do anything with anything electrical in the house, instead of going through and flipping the breaker to that one room, she would throw the main breaker to the power to the whole house because that's what made her feel safe. The main thing is be safe. I would like to say that check the description. I will have a few disclaimers because this is just educational, showing you how to do it. If you do something like this, you assume all the risk yourselves. I would like to dedicate this video to my wife. I love her very much. She really wanted to watch me put these in, but due to my odd schedule, I think she ended up going to bed about 12 or 1, and I never started on these till probably about 2 a.m. So I'm making this, as a demonstration, how-to for my channel, and also she didn't get to watch me do this, so something fun for her. Sweetheart, I love you. Thank you, YouTube. As always, like and subscribe for more videos, and be safe.